Hello and welcome to the Joy Corner. I'm Carol DeChaine, your intuitive spiritual guide for practical matters. Well, today and every day that I do the Joy Corner, I bring you an affirmation that can hopefully move your subconscious mind just enough so that you can have those wonderful things in your life that you want, no matter what it may be. We all have those limiting beliefs that we picked up somewhere along the way, whether it's our past lives or this life when we were even 2 years old, or something else where it happened to us and we're worried. Our subconscious is there to help us get over these issues and these obstacles so that we don't worry about what's happening. But unfortunately, it goes, wait, what about this? Oh, no, we can't have money. We've never had money. We come from a whole line of people who have no money. We're from the poverty places. We have nothing. But why is that the case? Why do we need to learn? Why do we need to learn anything? Why are we on the planet? So, just these affirmations are one tool to help you shift some of those things that aren't working for you anymore. Those beliefs that you either are done with, but they're still stuck in your subconscious mind, or maybe they're things that you learned from your parents that you don't want to have be true to you or for your life. They can be anything. They can just be an early warning sign because you've gone through these things before and your subconscious is going, remember all these things that happened. Don't go that way. This is scary. And sometimes it's great. We learn from it and we change our life accordingly. But sometimes the way we change our life isn't what we want in our life. So this tool can help you move beyond if you do it. Well, you don't have to do it the way that I'm telling you to do it, but the way I'm telling you to do it is actually quicker and I think more efficient, which I really like doing in my life, than trying to do it the old way, which is just repeating it 20 million times. So, what I tell you to do is to speak it 3 to 5 times in one sitting, but feel it when you say it. Feel it in your body. Suspend any disbelief you have about whether it's true or not, and know it's true right now for you. That's why we want it to be about just you, just using that personal pronoun in there somewhere, the I, the my, the me, instead of just and trying to change other people. You know it doesn't work. We can try. It's like beating your head against the wall most of the time, or they get bitter and they don't like you anymore because you pushed them in a certain direction. So we don't want to do that. But we also, when we do it, not only is it about me, but it's in the present tense. So it's never in the future tense. If it's in the future tense, it's never going to happen. You're telling your subconscious, yeah, tomorrow, maybe the next day, someday. And it's going, yeah, it's never someday, it's now. And now is all I've got. So you want the subconscious mind to get that this is happening right this minute. So it goes, oh, wait a minute. What about, okay, I better get on board rather than, oh, yeah, we'll get over this tomorrow or the next day. You want it now. Okay, so to this time, it's about not changing people. So we're going to say, and I'm going to look down to make sure that I got this totally word for word. I stay true to myself while I while allowing others to do the same. So it's I stay true to myself while allowing others to do the same. Ooh. Sometimes you don't want to do that, do you? Sometimes you want to, yeah, you want to stay true to yourself, or you want to maybe do what they want you to do because you're a people pleaser. Or you want to, you don't want to allow them to do their thing because you're thinking, I know better. I can help you. I'm in charge. No, I'm not. Okay. So there are different reasons for this one. This one is being true to yourself, but letting other people do the same thing so that you're not doing the holier than thou, I'm better than you. I'm being true to myself. No, you can do that too. You can also be true to yourself. I'll let you do that because I won't force you to try and do it my way because it's not going to work anyway. So let's go ahead and we're going to do it those 3 to 5 times. We'll do it 4 times, I think, maybe three. We'll see how it feels. And we're going to say it, breathe it in, feel it through our body, making it our truth right this minute. Suspend your disbelief. And then breathe again and just let it click. Feel it becoming your truth. And after, you can only do that and make it your truth and totally be real for so long. That's why we don't want to repeat it so many times. So if you do try the 5 times and you go, well, I want to do one more, just make sure you're still as in the moment and as this is my truth, this feels like my truth. And don't keep repeating it because it will become by rote if you do it too many times. And your brain will wander off and do grocery shopping or something. So it'll do the list. So we're going to do this. Close your eyes. It's just easier to get rid of all the distractions. And breathe. I stay true to myself while allowing others to do the same. And I can feel it going through my body, but I also get a little bit of a negative in there, like, really, do I have to do that? So it's okay. If you feel something like that, just go, okay, thank you for bringing that up. I know I have something to work on. Let me move you to the side for the moment while I work on this. But don't ignore it. Feel that, hear that the words that, or whatever's coming to you, the feeling, and say thank you and push it aside for the moment and say, I'll talk to you in a second. All right. So the next time we're going to do it, breathe. I stay true to myself while allowing others to do the same. And breathe it in and allow it to go to your fingers and your toes, becoming part of your cells. One more time. I stay true to myself while allowing others to do the same. Feel it. You might get an emotional epiphany. You might get the brain going, whoa, I got that. Or some other feelings, tingles in your stomach, butterflies. People get different things. Let's do it one more time. I stay true to myself while allowing others to do the same. Okay, I felt that in my brain that time. Just feel it. Feel it flowing through you and being your truth. And then when you feel like you have it there for the moment, then open your eyes and realize that you can do this another time or two during the day if you want. I used to do it when I was in traffic because I would be stopped at a stoplight or on a bridge where nobody was moving. And I would go, all right, it's perfect time. Let me do it now. And then I'd have a list of what I wanted to do. But I couldn't close my eyes because sometimes the traffic would move. So that was a little bit of an issue. But if you do it in the shower where you take a minute, 30 seconds, however long you want to do it, and just breathe it in and say it 3 times or 4 times. It's a good thing to do when you're brushing your hair, if you do it a number of times while you're in bed before you get out of bed. The only problem with that is that you might fall asleep again because you're too relaxed. So do it when it feels right. And if you want to supercharge it, feel free to, probably usually at the end of the day is best, to write down the affirmation as you're saying it. So you would write, I stay true to myself while allowing others to do the same. Then you breathe it and then you read it. And then you breathe it in again. And if you want to close your eyes, you can, or you can just look at the words because that's adding an extra or 2 extra senses to it. Before you're feeling it, yes, and you're hearing it because you're saying it. But then you're seeing it and you're actually writing it out. So that's, even though you're feeling it, it's another way of feeling it by writing it out. And you want to do the other things as well. Still speak it, still feel it, and you'll still hear it, obviously, as you speak it out loud. But adding that extra set seems to like almost supercharge it so that you don't have to do it as often. It gets into your subconscious mind a little faster, but you don't want to just write it out. You want to do it with deliberation. That's the difference. Do it with deliberation and with feeling in through your body, and then say it out loud, feel it, and then speak it again and read it again. So that's the little extra credit you can have. If you do it that way, it will help move it along faster if you want to do that. If you're not that kind of person and don't like writing things down, typing doesn't do as much. So you can type it, but unless for some reason writing is more. And a lot of people don't know how to cursive write, so you can print it out if you want, but most of the time, it's like if you have a diary, people now do it, they keep the journal on the computer, which is fine, but it's not as cathartic and as connected as actually writing it out because you have this extra thing throwing energy at you that you don't need. So don't do it in front of your computer. I know I am right now, but there's no other way to do this, to get it to you. So remember that you can stay true to yourself while allowing others to do it the same. And if you find that you can't do that, this could be a really good mantra for you, a really good affirmation. But listen to those things that come up that tell you, oh, but they don't know what they're doing. Oh, but I know better. Oh, whatever it is that comes up that makes this affirmation not work as well for you, listen, embrace those things and say, thank you. Yeah, I hear you. I hear that sometimes my coworkers who I give work to don't do it as well as I do. I should do it myself. But I allow myself to be true to me and I let them be true to them. So let them learn, let them grow, tell them what the issues are. If they don't do it right without being critical, I know better, because that's the attitude you have. That's the attitude they'll get defensive. And then you're not letting them be true to who they are, right? So there are a lot of I've been doing some deeper ones in the last couple of months, and they click a number of buttons that maybe I haven't done before because they were a little simpler at the beginning. But these affirmations do get pretty deep and they will pull up some other things. So be aware of the stuff you would consider negative that comes up, those limiting beliefs, and be aware of them, embrace them enough so that you're not resisting them, right? What you resist persists. So realize it, but don't focus on the negative. Thank it for the information and then the warning, maybe, if that's what it's giving you. And then say, we have another way we can do this. Let's try it this way. And then if the subconscious goes, wait a minute, you want to do, oh, wait, okay, wait, I have to shift. I have to get on board. Let's get rid of that and push this one in instead. And, new folder file in the in the belief structure. And that will help the subconscious mind shift and grow and make your life look more like what you want it to be. Thank you for listening today. If you like what you hear, please subscribe and click on the bell notification if you want to hear when the new ones come out. And also, if you'd like the longer versions, I do have some archives now for my podcast showing up on YouTube. However, I also have a lot more choices under Connect to Joy, connect the number 2, joy. And that way, if you go to the podcast channels, you find it there, or you can go to my website at connecttojoy.com and you will find them also all listed there so you can click through my website in order to listen to them as well. Until next time, I please hope that you know that you are already enough to have that joyful, limitless life that you desire. And if you don't believe it, just know that you can borrow my belief in you until you get there.